gave me, along with Mase and a few others, just my condolences, and I can't say I'm sorry more than enough. The one thing I heard, though, I heard you were sitting next to Puff Son and y'all ain't want to sit next to each other. That's what niggas was telling me in the streets. I'm just saying, I wasn't there. I was just wondering. I heard they put y'all by each other and y'all ain't really, the vibe wasn't right. I don't mean to turn a somber situation into...
with friends like these.
No, you know I got niggas watching you wherever you go. I gotta make sure you safe, man. I got eyes on you wherever you know. I got eyes on you and not. You a hot commodity. I gotta make sure you being watched, man.
I mean, you know, I saw him. I think we looked at each other, but I don't think he saw me. I would have said what's up.
Oh, okay.
I mean, if my name was on the list, I'd go visit Puff, you know?
No, that's what I was about to. I wasn't going to ask you that, but that's interesting because I didn't know where it was at. Because somebody told me it's like Mason, Puff's son names kind of posted sitting next to each other. It wasn't no problem because you could feel it. Pause like, but that's interesting. You would go see Puff?
Yeah, I would visit him, make sure he was good, you know.
Why didn't you do it when he was out? Why you didn't make sure he was good? Why you make sure he was good when he wasn't in there? Why you waiting until he get in there to make sure he good?
These are the times when you need people to check up and make sure you're good, you know. And, and not that I condone anything that they're alleging them to have done. Is just until they prove it, you know, you kind of want to make sure that you don't be like one of those people that somebody did good for you. He didn't do all bad. He did some good. So
we definitely
did some good.
We definitely live in a country and society that is not innocent till proven guilty, is guilty till proven innocent.
Yeah.
So people already ostracize you, put you on the microscope for things that you're accused of, knowing if you're not accused of. Well, but not knowing if you're guilty or not. So I get where you're coming from. And listen,
I ain't talking about the tape stuff and all of that. I'm talking about just the musical side, giving me an opportunity. I think as a person of class, you definitely got to show up and sit somewhere in the court if they let you.
Nah, I dig that 100%. You think he innocent?
I don't know.
Who did more for you, Puff or JD?
JD put more money in my pocket. Puff definitely gave me an opportunity.
But real quick, but JD put more money in your pocket because you might have been down with Puff, though. Do you think that, or do you think he would have gave it to you anyway?
That definitely got something to do with it.
That's what's up. We'll see how the trial plays out, man.
Yeah, so if they throw my name on the list, I think right now would be a perfect time for me and him to have a conversation.
Okay, so Mase, when are you going to do a talk with Flea? Because that's what it's giving. I'm just saying.
Listen, I told Mase a while ago he need to do his own show, The Word from Murder. I told him this. Mase listen, you think my stories is crazy? Mase sitting on a vault full of stories, my nigga. And I like when the times like this when he opens up, pause, because he doesn't. It's very rare that he opens up and talks about a few things. I asked Mase about some shit probably about 3 weeks ago, maybe a month ago, about some shit. He said, I gotta wait till I see you to talk about it. I said, we still running.
I'm old school.
I'm asking some shit about sports. He's talking about, nah, I'll wait till I see you to talk about it. I said, he's still living by some old rules. All right, I dig it. That's cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's that when he does open up, pause, and talk, people love to hear this stuff, especially me. Because certain things I know, but then certain things I don't know the intricacy of it. I know certain shit. I'll be like, why did that happen? Oh, I went home that night. So yeah, I like to hear it too. is doing with the Nuggets, it is all based on what Michael Porter Jr. does, how far the Denver Nuggets is going to go. Because everybody is on the scouting report for the Joker. They're on the scouting report for Jamal Murray. They're on the scouting report for Russell Westbrook. You're like, whatever. Yo, you're 6'10", and you can shoot. There's no reason you ain't have a couple 35, 40-point games this year.
Yeah, it ain't like nobody could double team him.
Right. So, I don't know. I think the Denver Nuggets' success is going to be based upon him. But I still would say with their championship experience and where they're at right now, I would pick Denver. Look, we're thinking about this right now. Nobody's going to talk about it. The great job that JJ Redick is doing. This trade is looking like it's sensational. The Lakers are in second place right now as we speak. The Lakers in second place?
Yeah, we are balling.
I don't.
I have so many questions still. So many questions.
Cam, we talked about this. It's who you with, Cam. It's who you with.
Yeah,
that's wild. Like,
yeah,
who you with?
Anyway, man, the Lakers. There's no time outside the first 5 games of this season that I would have had the Lakers in second place, especially in March. As much as niggas gave niggas a hard time because of the podcast, him and LeBron had before the season, talking about, oh, he's just getting picked before the podcast. We got to think about this. They tried to get Danny Hurley to coach before JJ Redick. Mm-hmm. It was somebody else they interviewed before JJ Redick. Then they both turned the job down, and they say, okay, we'll take JJ Redick. And JJ Redick is doing a sensational job. So I have to give my hats off to LeBron for looking like he's 27 years old, and JJ Redick controlling the team, the locker room, the environment. I seen a couple speeches that he had in the locker room. It looks like everybody's on the same page. And to me, Luka has not even played great yet. He's played good, he's played decent, but he hasn't played great yet. And if he plays great, this could be a dangerous team. Their center position, they're lacking, so I think this will hurt them in the playoffs. But their defense has been tremendous, talking about the Lakers. Since Luka got there, they got Luka playing defense. He's good? He's trying. He's trying, and I'll say that. At least he's trying. But for the Lakers to be in second place, I want to salute them right now. But Michael Porter, back to the original question. Michael Porter Jr., this is based on you on how far the Denver Nuggets will go.
Okay, and then Mase, real quick, just regarding the Lakers.
Oh, here we go.
This is your team. Are you willing to give JJ Redick his credit? Because I asked you this before.
It's not JJ Redick. It's actually me being with the Lakers. Where I go, people win.
Okay.
It seems like you go there after they win.
Coincidentally, all of a sudden,
have a show on this.
I'm just saying. It seems like you
it's
always
who you with.
You always end up with it.
I have a good energy. You go around people, they start winning.
But you don't be around the Lakers. You don't be around like this. Even goes back to the Chiefs murder. Actually, who the coach before? Pardon me. Who's the head? Pardon me, the quarterback before Patrick said, I don't know all that.
Cam, you're actually lending to my point.
Right.
I got there.
No, I understand.
And I get there and they start winning. Look at Bezo. I don't see why they don't get this. Everywhere I go, I win. And then if I show up, people start winning. So me going with the Lakers, we was skeptical about JJ Redick. I said, it might be a great idea if LeBron wins a championship with his son. Then that'll put him up there with Jordan. I said, not quite, but in the ballpark. And ever since then, it seemed like LeBron heard me from somewhere. I don't know.
But you never be around none of these people.
Cam, my word travels.
Okay, got it. Say no more.
Yeah, you got it.
They got to answer that. I quit.
You got the right one. Nigga said his word travels.
I quit. You got it.
He literally does. He always has an answer too. Like I can't.
The word travel. What was wrong with that?
Nothing. It was great. That's the problem.
Okay.
It's always great.
Yeah, okay.
Real Titletown Mase. We got Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins. Welcome to the show. How y'all feeling? How y'all doing?
Oh, we feeling great. Thank you for having us. And we in Title Town, baby.
Yeah.
Title Town.
You see this? They bring the titles to Title Town.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. How you feel? Status heavy over here, man.
It's real heavy.
Yeah, this is the weight of the glory. You know, this is only the champs know this kind of pain. Pause. You know, yeah.
That's pause, right? It started coming hot, literally. Welcome to the show. That's how it goes. But y'all know. So, yeah. So, first I got to ask y'all. So, y'all got the Friday SmackDown.
Mm-hmm.
But I just got to ask. So, some fans are a little upset that y'all are on the main WrestleMania card. So, what do y'all say to the fans who are mad about that? What y'all got to say?
I think the fans should still be happy. You know, this gives a chance for other WWE superstars who never had a chance to be on WrestleMania to showcase themselves. So I tell them like, hey man, like this other WWE superstars that this their first time doing this or anything. And we're kicking this weekend off on Friday on SmackDown with our WWE Tag Team Championships on the line in Title Town. Okay?
Yeah.
So we're kicking this weekend off, and congrats to everyone that's involved in WrestleMania this weekend. We're definitely gonna be there for support as always.
Oh yeah. Tune in Friday. Watch your boys.
I don't like that.
Oh man.
You don't like that?
Oh, what? Is that who I think it
First
is?
of all, you're talking to Cameron Savage.
Oh, snap.
I always did wrestle. I don't do SmackDown. I do WrestleMania.
Oh.
I'm not on the B card. Why were you on the B card if you're the tag team champions? The tag team champions fight on the main event. They don't fight on SmackDown. I don't like the answer.
I mean, hey, look.
You're on the undercard.
I mean, last time we
Why
checked.
are you the champions and on the undercard?
Talk to him, docs.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, sir, Killer Cameron Savage, you know what I'm saying? If I may, you
Mr.
know,
Savage.
you know,
Yes,
hey,
yes.
you know what I'm saying? Hey, look, I'll be lying if I said, you know what I'm saying, I don't want to ride the pine, you know what I'm saying? But hey, sometimes, you know what I'm saying, you got to play your role. You got to ride the bench sometimes. But hey, you know what? We on SmackDown. We defending the titles. You know what I'm saying? We going to do work against Motor City Machine Guns. We going to beat them boys down. Boss.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah,
man. You was talking about me the whole time before the show. And here you go.
He gonna beat them boys down.
Hey. Paul.
TV timeout.
But nah, we gonna go out there and put on the show.
Like it. This is not like, I don't like it. I don't think that anybody in the WWE is better than anybody in WWF. That's my opinion. You guys can't invest with the British Bulldogs, the Hart Foundation, the Road Warriors. Are you better than any of those guys?
Absolutely, 100%. We are better than all those guys.
Tell them why.
Because we the street profits, baby.
Exactly, man. I mean, like so.
That's another thing I wanted to ask you guys. What street are you the prophets on exactly?
So street profits is like a phrase.
Exactly.
You gotta think it's a lifestyle. It's a culture. You know, essentially everybody, y'all are street profits, right? Y'all were born from the street, right? Have you profited into this world? Now, when I say born in the street, you know that's the catchphrase that everyone says. You know, that's how they regulate us. That's what they say about us. Street, rugged. But I mean, we prophets. We WWE Tag Team Champions.
And
we got hold up, Savage. We got dough now. Okay? And last time I checked, none of them was making the dough that we making. We walking up in here all Gucci'd out, all the way to the socks.
Hey, look.
I ain't never seen no tag team champions Gucci down to the socks.
Let them know. Down to the socks. Hey, we turned outcome into income. That's all the street profits is right there. We about getting bread. We about stacking them dollars. We about stacking stacks, elephant dollars, all right? That's how we roll. You know what I'm saying? We got money like that.
And street, cause like we out here. We really out here. We not inside. We really outside. Literally yesterday we walked around Vegas and kicked it with the fans. We really out here. Like your favorites? Are your favorites doing that? Are those tag teams doing that? Are your favorites doing that? No, we really outside. Street profits. People relate to us because we outside. We really outside. We really outside. We really outside.
The people and myself, they're dead and I'm supposed to be dead. So we're not going to do what they did, but they paved the way for people like you. Do you feel you're better than the Uso?
You know what?
Absolutely. Absolutely. We can't step into a ring without feeling like we're better than anybody, all right?
That's the mentality.
You know what I'm saying? That's the mentality. You got to be the best. You got to be the cream of the crop. You know what I'm saying? You got to be the GOATs of the tag team division. That's how we roll right there. Street profits, baby.
And we always say, if you ain't got no plan, then you really ain't no man. You understand? If you ain't got no plan, you ain't really no man. You understand?
Go ahead, talk to us.
Let me ask you a question.
Okay.
Y'all are 4-time tag team champions.
That's right.
If I'm correct.
Right. That's right.
That means...
I like that take. The difference between champions and contenders. Cam, I see you wearing the Saints colors. You starting to do what Stat does.
That's actually underdog colors. So if you want code Cam, that's who pays me. I wear the people who pay me colors. I'm just not jumping around wearing people's colors because they won this week. Use code Cam, code Mase, code Stat. And these are the underdog fantasy colors until further notice. These are the colors that I will be wearing when I'm trying to promote something. These are not the Saints colors.
Okay, that's
their thing.
Yeah, they got their thing.
I got the thing. I break bread with niggas.
Yeah.
When I break bread with niggas, I support their colors. So no, these aren't the same colors. Maybe they are the same color, but I'm not wearing them for the Saints.
You support what supports you.
There you go, Mike.
Look at Mike trying to go to New Orleans Saints on him.
No, that's rule number one. I got to support what supports me. I'm just saying.
Yeah, man. Look, Mike, you said it all. Last week was the money week for the Cowboys. Everybody was excited. They hugging on the field. Ezekiel was dead. Dak looked like he couldn't do no wrong. And you actually came on this show and said you'd rather have Ezekiel Elliott over Kamara. You actually
say that.
Yeah, I asked you who'd you rather have.
I said in this situation, I put some caveats over there. Now, y'all ain't pick all that up, but that ain't my fault. I did put that on the plate. I put it on the plate. I said because of the relationship with Dak, I put a lot of other sprinklings on the plate. Y'all just left it and didn't eat it. You only ate the main course. So, the reality is all of it was in there.
The whole thing about it is that when you eat too much bread before your meal come, you full and don't want to eat the meal, pause. So therefore, I didn't want the appetizer. I didn't want the sides. I just wanted the steak, pause. You said Ezekiel Elliott was you'd rather have him than Kamara. And we thought you were bugging that. And
come back, though, dog. I take that one.
Yeah, I didn't want all the other stuff that was on the plate. So, look, Dak, pedestrian game. He had 200 yards. He had more interceptions to touchdowns. Derek Carr, I told you, this time of year, Derek Carr always plays good. It doesn't matter who he plays for. It's the back end of the year that he's always stinking up. But, Mike, I'm not going to dwell on this too much because nobody expecting anything different except for you and the people who live in Dallas and the crazy-ass Cowboy fans who think every year it's our year. I'm not going to paddle on because we're going to go through this several times during the year. This is going to happen several times because you know why?
But that's what I'm saying. It don't necessarily have to be that several times during the year. So when I make an assessment and say this team can win, Dallas has the talent to win. The only reason it's like that 7 times a year or several times a year or a few times a year because it's only been 5 now. Don't start acting like it's been forever. They've been 12-5 the last 3 years in a row. Not many teams have been that way. Things change in the playoffs. I know that. But the only reason it's like that is because these jokers can't hold up that bearing. That's why I started talking about the difference between champions and contenders. And we got to get them over that hump. And that's not a skill thing. That's just a commitment made one man to the other. I'm going to get my job done and we're not losing this game.
Let me ask you a better question because, we we always just take it too far, and we're wrong for even asking if y'all are Super Bowl contenders. Let's make it a more realistic question before we move on. Are y'all going to win the division?
Well, the division is going to be won by either Dallas or Philadelphia. I like both of those teams right now. Now, when I see things like today, it's almost, I say, we're going to win the division coming off of that. Come on, man. I can't even say that. So they got to show up and show something better than what we saw today. I mean, they got thoroughly dominated. It put me back in the mode of the Green Bay game in the playoffs, to be honest with you. There was no way to stop them. And the receivers then, once they got the run game going and dominating the offensive line, they were running wide open. And it was just, that was bad. That was bad. So right now, I'll say it'll come down to between Dallas and Philadelphia in the end of the year.
So your answer is no.
So the answer is no. That's what I was.
I'm saying I can't be for show, not with them jokers playing like that.
That's what the answer is no. It was just a yes or no answer question, Mike.
Yeah. I'm just
playing like this, and you think they're gonna be above Saquon and them is not gonna happen.
But wait. I think they had a good shot at winning the division. Because the division and them in Philadelphia are right there. We saw Philadelphia have some issues too last year. They went 1-6 down the stretch. You guys do remember that. Somebody got to win the division. And we know the Giants or Washington won't do it. So why is this not palatable for you to digest when I give you that? That's that simple.
What I'm saying is, Mike, you're the one making it, whatever word you just said, unpalatable. We asked you a yes or no question. Are they going to win or are they not going to win? You made it unpalatable. You could have just said, we going to win. That's all you could have said.
You was uncertain, Mike.
Yeah, because
not us.
Let me give you an example real quick. And I know I'm going to the top of the top, the creme de la creme. But when when Tom Brady played for the Patriots and Belichick was coaching, you didn't even though they lost the division a few times when the Jets had a couple good years, it wasn't really a question about if they were going to win. You would just say yes. They didn't say, well, it's unpalatable. They say, are the Patriots going to win the division? Yeah. Do you think the Jets going to win the division? No. Are the Bills going to win the division? No. Are the Dolphins going to win the division? No. Right now, all you had to do was say yes or no. Now, don't get me wrong. We love you here for your expertise and the words that you use because we learned a lot from you so far in the last 2 weeks. Unfathomable. I love your vocabulary. But to me, if you ask me right now, I'm going to say Philadelphia. I'm not going to seesaw. I know it ain't going to be the Giants or the Commanders. I'm going with Philadelphia. So I don't have to see and all that because I'm not emotionally involved like you are in this division. You're real emotional and you got a right to be. You played in it, you're a legend in it. But these are not the players on the field when you guys were playing. So now it's unfathomable.
Yeah.
No, these jokers not though. These jokers not. It is different. It's different. But in Kansas City, they got them dudes. That's what I'm saying. And that's what I want to see Dallas pick up. Just some of that. Not on my watch stuff. You know what I mean? You go to anytime you go into Kansas City, you got to bring a stick to try to beat these boys. Because Patrick Mahomes is saying, not on my watch. You think you got a shot? Not on my watch. That's all. I wish our guys, like you said, our guys now had that like our guys of old used to have that. And maybe they can, so that's why I'm still holding in. Yeah, I'm hurt right now. I'm hurt, but I ain't out.
Look, Mike,
the only problem I got too, and Baltimore coming right around the corner, and they 0-2. Ain't nothing like a wounded dog.
Well, look, man, we got a lot. Listen, they added another game this year. It's a lot of football left, man. You got another 16 weeks, 4 more weeks, man. So